and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. This is Phase 1 of Operation Rheinübung, which historically took place in May 1941 and involved the battleship Bismark, a heavy escort heavy cruiser Prince Eugen, and 3 destroyer escorts attempting to leave Bergen Harbour. Now, these German ships had narrowly missed being bombed by the RAF thanks to heavy cloud cover. By the time the RAF got any assets back over, the German ships already set sail. So the race was on to try to find them. They were actually spotted by a flotilla of destroyers. They did actually launch torpedoes at Bismarck, but none of them actually caused any damage. The heavy cruiser and the 3 destroyers continued on as well, undamaged, on towards the Denmark Straits, where the Battle of Denmark Straits actually took place between the battleship Bismarck, heavy cruiser Eugen, the 3 destroyers, along with 2 capital ships of the Royal Navy, including HMS Hood and HMS Prince of Wales. That's coming in Phase 2. Right now, we're going to go and join and take command of battleship Bismarck as she attempts to avoid being attacked by the Royal Navy assets we have on the right-hand side. Historically, the Royal Navy didn't actually get any assets anywhere near her. There was actually still a fleet, basically, in Scapa Flow, which is a bit strange, because the Royal Navy lacked enough cruisers. There's a number of battleships and heavy cruisers which should really have been deployed into the Faroe Island Gap, across the Norwegian coastline, across to Iceland, to Greenland. But for some reason, some assets were still left in Scapa Flow. Okay, let's head into the battle. Well, I mean, what you need to do is head northwest until we disengage from the Royal Navy assets, then head west. Once we lose visual contact, that will be the end of the Phase 1 of the mission. Then we'll head on to Phase 2. Okay, so I'm going to show you the specs of Bismarck. This is as close as I can get to the actual vessel in real life. A little bit more heavy, a little bit heavier than historically accurate, but never mind. So we've got 52,500 displacement in the hull itself allowed. We've got 51,416 of that used, so it's 98%. Not too bad. We've got a top speed of 30 knots. Maximum bulkheads. We've got geared turbines, oil for the fuel, balanced boilers, auxiliary level 2 an engine, which is auxiliary diesel, shaft level 2, crook level 4, barbettes level 4, anti-torpedo 5, which is the best you can have, double hull bottom, reinforced bulkheads level 2, anti-flooding level 3, citadel armor of level 5, which is the top armor you can have, standard shells, standard ammo mounts for shells, standard ammunition for torpedoes, TNT explosives, electro-hydro turrets, enhanced reloading, oxygen for propulsion of the torpedoes, 21-inch torpedoes, which we've got 2 port and starboard underwater. We've got the best range finder we've got, sonar acoustics level 3, 2nd gen radar, and on the armour front is as close as I can get it historically accurate. 12.6 inch on the belt, 6 inch on the belt extended, 4.7 inch on the deck, 3.9 inch deck extended, 11 inch on the conning tower, 14 inch on the turrets, 8 inch on the turret tops and the sides, and 6 inch on the secondaries. So I've tried to get the hull as close as possible. So as far as armour is concerned, the main armament consists of 4 double barrel turrets of 15 inch Mark IVs. We've got secondaries of 5 inch twin barrel, further secondaries of 4 inch twin barrel, and everywhere else we've got 4 inch twin barrel and 3 inch one barrel there. So we've got a number of those. There we go. Still got some more there. So I'll try to make it as accurate as possible. As far as the tower, we've got modern tower level 1. And the secondary tower, the rear tower, the aft tower, is level 2. So that's about it. So it comes in at a cost of $107,919,200. And that's obviously 1940s prices, not modern. Okay, so also on the funnel front, we've got level 2 Uber funnel, which I believe is the mid one. Yeah. Okay, so it's as close as I can get. So let's head into Operation Rheinübung, Phase 1. Okay, so we have the battleship Bismark, heavy cruiser, 3 destroyers versus the 2 battleships, 2 heavy cruisers, 2 light cruisers and 6 destroyers. Okay, so our primary mission is to avoid engaging the British vessels and just head northwest. So we're currently heading west, so that's pretty good. It's quite poor lighting as well. So I've got the heavy cruiser, Leap, the 7-inch. Yeah, obviously the pocket battleship, which is what Prince Eugen was, here 12-inch. But never mind. Now destroyer escorts should okay. I don't know what's going on there. She's capable of about 24 knots. She's 18,000 tons, which is quite heavy. Now, of course, Bismarck is capable of 30 knots. So should her escort. Okay, let's put the escort in with the destroyers. Okay, let me just click on that. The easiest way to do that is I want to follow us as quickly as possible. So, control, right click on a ship, another division. On a division, okay, so there, right click. They're following? Okay, let's try again. There we go. Yeah, a little bit slightly confusing there. So they've got smoke screen, that's our destroyers. Technically, heavy cruisers also could, in fact any ship could do that. So how fast are destroyers? 38 knots. It's just the heavy cruiser, which is outside historical spec. I mean, 7-inch belt for, I believe there was about 4-inch, but just a little bit over 4-inch was the Deutschland class cruisers. Oh, well, it can't be helped. We shall have to do our best with what we have. Can't see any assets. I'm going to modify the course so we head about northwest. We're at a good distance, so we shouldn't have any issues. So we are going to leave the cruiser behind. But it's imperative that Bismarck does her job and gets out of there as quickly as possible. Okay, so going up to about 25 minutes into the mission. Still no visual contact with any of the enemy fleet. Moving at about 24, not just so the heavy cruiser can keep up with us, because obviously the AI is giving us a 24 knot flank speed cruise rather than the 30 knot. Well, these things happen. So they are all following us. Destroyers in line abreast formation. And the cruiser just okay, so if we manage to evade for the next 35 minutes, we shall then head west. That direction. So as we've been travelling in that direction for about an hour with no visual contact, the mission will automatically end. Because we'll lose visual contact. In fact, we'll lose all contact full stop with even the smoke. Okay. So this could turn out to be quite a boring episode. But the next one will not be that boring. Nowhere near. Okay, made visual contact, so let's set the battleships. 2% identified. Gonna carry on. I'm gonna increase to about 24 knots. Nope, obviously not. Gonna leave the torpedoes turned off for now. So we've got 2 battleships. They're not firing at us yet. We're not going to engage them, we're just going to try and keep them at bay. And keep heading in a northwesterly direction. Until the top of the hour. Another 24 minutes. They'll head directly west. Unfortunately, I can't go any faster than 24 knots because the cruiser isn't capable of going any faster than that. So who was closest? Can't tell which one's actually closest. I would reckon it's probably the one that's more identified. Okay, the rearward battleship's firing as well. Let's see what they are. Okay, they look pretty close to what they should be, I suppose. Okay, it's just over 17 minutes. Taking a moderate amount of damage midship. Hope they can avoid too much damage. 44% and 54%. Okay, the rest of the two light cruisers and the cruisers underneath the destroyer's smoke screen. Those destroyers are making smoke as well. Okay, 60 minutes and 30 seconds remaining before we can head west. We can't go any faster than 24, so I already explained that, because the cruiser we have does not have the ability to go any faster than that. Okay. Okay, so we joined the heavy cruiser. Got two battleships already discovered what they are. And Redoubtable has been badly damaged from Bismarck's fire actually. It's got 3 engines out, 33% flotation, 81% structure. Agincourt is untouched. Obviously Redoubtable's closest target. So she's been slowed down to 18.2 knots. Okay, we've got a slight issue here. We are trying to disengage. We've got a fire and flood. Got 1 engine out as well. Yeah, obviously if the AI had given me the proper heavy cruiser that I should have got, I wouldn't have this issue. Okay, all but the engine repaired. Trying to open the range up a little bit more. Okay, but we've dealt a significant amount of damage to the Redoubtable. She should slow right down. Okay, hopefully our heavy escort can get away. If not, we're starting the next phase with just the 3 destroyers on the Bismarck. Okay, so we're back with the heavy cruiser. Looks like it's said moderate damage. 1 engine is out, but it should be able to be repaired, along with the light armour damage as well. Okay, so we successfully disengaged from Redoubtable and Agincourt. The other assets are not in sight. Redoubtable took quite heavy pounding. She recovered back to 46% flotation, but structurally she's took quite a bit of a beating as well. Agincourt's untouched, as were the other vessels, the 2 cruisers, light cruisers, and the 2 sets of destroyers. Okay, so it's onward towards phase 2 of the operation, which is to pass through the Denmark Straits and escape into the North Atlantic to begin the raiding of convoys. So that's coming to the very next episode. We shall let our warships continue until we reach the next phase.